Hey guys, and welcome to the start of a new weekly reading vlog. So it's actually the middle of Wednesday, and by the middle I mean it's 4:10 on a Wednesday. And the reason why I'm starting this vlog now is because it's going to cover the last couple of days of the owls, to sort of make up a week in the end. And I'm starting this one specifically today because I don't have enough time to finish Final Empire today. And I don't want to leave it at a weird place. I've only got 90 pages left, but I've probably only got enough time to read about 40, and I'm like, I can't do that. I cannot leave like the final 50 pages or anything because I want to speedrun the final 90 pages, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I didn't really want to waste this time, so instead I'm going to read a bit more of City of Fallen Angels and just sort of use this time reasonably well for now, and then the rest of this vlog is probably going to be about finishing this one and then maybe reading The Rest of Us Just Live Here. I'm thinking if I can finish this by Friday, which I may be able to do, though it is another 360 odd pages or something ridiculous, I think, because I'm on page 97 now. I've got to get to page 435, so yeah, that's about 320 pages if my maths is correct, and it probably isn't. But I may be able to finish this across Thursday and Friday and a part of today, and then try to read The Rest of Us Just Live Here. That's the current plan anyway, so I thought I'd start vlogging this now so you can see my reactions to this, and then The Rest of Us Just Live Here, and then it's the end of the owls. So yeah, let's get going. So it's now Thursday. I have finished the Final Empire this morning, been for a walk as well because quite frankly I needed to get out of the house and it is absolutely blazing hot out there. And now I was going to edit my book haul that I did yesterday and then decided against it because I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared too because the footage is half an hour long and I messed up quite a few times and I'm just really scared of doing it. There's also like 30 books in there that I've got to manually add pictures to, and not looking forward to that. So instead I'm gonna read some more of this as well and probably film my Bookopoly board today, so I may go do the Bookopoly board first and then go on with this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's gonna be the best way around. There's no point in starting reading this, then pausing, then going to do something else, so I'll Bookopoly board, then more for City of Fallen Angels. So it's now Friday and I've got a lot to do today. I've got to edit my comic book haul, which is going to take me a while because the raw footage is 33 minutes long. And I know I screwed up a few times, but I'm not looking forward to doing that and adding each individual like cover as well for the Kindle stuff. So that's going to take me a while and then even longer to upload. I then also want to read more of City of Fallen Angels because I'm only 190 pages in. I am enjoying it, I have to say. I am enjoying it more than I thought. I thought Jace was going to annoy me a lot more than he currently is, but again, I'm only 190 pages in. But I'm still quite enjoying it. I'm liking the sort of twisty turny bits, so that's fine. And then the plan for this evening, because it's a year since Endgame, is to watch Infinity War and Endgame, because that's what I did last year. I literally watched Infinity War, then went to the cinema and watched Endgame and cried like a baby. So the plan is to get Chinese takeaway or fish and chips depending on what's open, and then watch Infinity War and Endgame. And then this weekend we're also going to watch the latest concert version of Les Mis with Carrie Hope Fletcher, Alfie Boe and everybody else, The Greatest Showman, and then they're both Frozen films over this weekend as well, which is going to be really good fun. It's just been a while since we watched any of those. My viewing of Frozen 2 was not good. I had quite a lot of people in there who were just talking or shouting and stuff like this the whole way through, which just ruins the film. And so I'm going to watch that this weekend as well and have some fun. So that is the current plans for the day. Edit video, read book, watch a whole load of films this weekend. Yay, let's get going. I keep on saying that. I've got to stop saying that, but yeah, so I need to get on and then I can watch films and read a book later. Just gotta finish this bit first. I'm literally dangling books and films to get me to edit this video because it's so long. It's so long, and unlike vlogs, I can't leave it, essentially, so I'm gonna have to really go some, so wish me luck. So it's now Monday and the weekend was a bit of a washout. I did basically nothing and I read nothing. I mean, I did stuff. I managed to watch a couple of films and stuff like that, and I also managed to figure out a better way of filming my actual videos upstairs, like my TBRs and all the rest of it, so that's good. But I got nothing else done. I didn't read a thing, and that was fun. I was originally planning on it and it just didn't happen, but never mind. So this week I've now got 4 days to do some work. I've also got to finish City of Fallen Angels. I've only got to read 81 pages a day to get it done, so that's fine. I've also got to film and edit my TBR video. I've also got to now edit my Mistborn vlog, and I've got to do my bullet journal. Basically, I've got a lot of things to do this week, so I should probably get on with them. So I'm going to edit my vlog first, then do some actual work that I get paid for, and then I'm going to start City of Fallen Angels. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. So I've also just found out that Believathon is happening at the exact same time as Tome Topple, and my original plan was to do Tome Topple, Hero's Journey, Medievalathon and Believathon next month. So I'm now kind of sitting here going, do I even attempt that? If I do, that means I'm going to have to try and speed read the Well of Ascension, which I don't really want to do, but I may have to do, and then try and fit 2 Skullduggery Pleasant books in, because I'm going to read Skullduggery Pleasant for Believathon. Do I try and shoehorn those into like a week or something? Or just do I read those 2 middle grades around Believathon, because I can't take part in Believathon during the actual Believathon? I don't know. I really don't know. I may just put them on the list and then see what happens. Otherwise I don't really know what to do. So I've managed to get another 50 pages through City of Fallen Angels, and we've just had the first mention of Magnus Bane at last, but I can't seem to concentrate today, and I think it's because I know in my head that if none of the quarantine and everything was happening, I'd actually be in Newcastle today, because I booked tickets to go see McFly in Newcastle when I couldn't get tickets originally for the O2. I then also managed to get tickets for the O2, but I was gonna also go to Newcastle because I always said that as soon as they started touring again after their 3-year hiatus, I was going to follow them around the country. So today, what the original plan was that yesterday we were going to go up to Newcastle, and then we were going to go around Forbidden Planet and Waterstones and places like that, and then in the evening we were going to go see McFly and come home the next day. And obviously that isn't happening, like, at all. And I also know that in my head I'm also going, this Friday would have been the midnight showing or just the first showing of Black Widow, so I was going to read a whole load of Black Widow comics and cry over Black Widow. I'm not going to lie, I was just going to sit and cry over Natasha Romanoff for a while because of Endgame. And now I can't do that either, and it really sucks, essentially, because it's all I wanted to do, and I think that's what's going through my head right now, is that I should be celebrating really massive fandom things at the moment, and I'm just not. And it's kind of getting to me at the moment, so I can't really concentrate on this. But I'm going to attempt to read at least another 30 pages so I can reach my goal, I guess, but who knows. So it's now Wednesday, and that means we've got 2 days left of the Owls. So that means I've got to try and read, if I don't drop everything, the last 170 pages of City of Fallen Angels. And quite frankly, I'm going to try and do that all today, because then tomorrow it means I can get everything else done, because I've got quite a few things to do. I've got to film my TBR again because I filmed it yesterday, but quite frankly it didn't go so well, so I've got to try and do that. I've got to bookshelf reorganise because I've got a new filming setup, which means you now see the blank black bookcase, so I now need to fill that so it doesn't look weird, and put some fairy lights on so again it doesn't look weird. And I've also got to take all my photos for Instagram for next month, so there's a lot of things to do. So what I want to do is try and finish this today, so then I've got all day tomorrow to just go straight through, essentially. So it's only 170 pages. It's currently 10 past 12 now, so hopefully I'll be able to do it. we'll see how it goes. Also, today is a bit of a fun one because today is actually the 30th anniversary of Good Omens coming out, and I'm feeling a bit weird because I'm not doing anything to celebrate it further than wearing my Ineffable t-shirt for the first time, which is really odd, but it's because, like, I'm not reading the book right now, and I don't have time to read the book right now, unfortunately. And also, like, they're doing a watch-along of the 3rd episode of the TV show tonight, but tonight's a really big TV night for me because it's, like, Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy and all the rest of it, and I'm too impatient to wait, so I'm just gonna watch those instead. And also, I really hate watching just one episode of Good Omens. I'd rather just watch the whole thing, and I don't have time to do that either. But happy birthday, Good Omens, either way. And yeah, I really miss Good Omens. I just really miss Good Omens. I've got to admit, what I really like about the Shadowhunters books is that they're all interconnected. So if you haven't read, obviously, the first 3 Mortal Instruments and then gone into the Infernal Devices and then started this one, you don't really get the, like, whole significance of Brother Zachariah standing up for Jace and, like, him talking about, like, being in debt of the Herondales, and you also don't get why Camille and Magnus have this relationship and the fact that obviously Magnus knew Will and stuff like this. So I really like how Cassandra Clare really sort of weaves all of her books together, so you totally get why some characters are doing what they're doing and why they're standing up for people, because obviously they had all these adventures with their ancestors, which is quite fun. I've got to admit, I quite like that, with all these different characters that are all interweaving together, and I'm really excited to see exactly how far that goes throughout these series, because obviously this is the first book I've read after the Herondales of the Infernal Devices, so I'm quite interested to see how it goes on from here, I guess, because I really enjoy that sort of interweaving thing. So I just wanted to say in a rambly way that I really like the interweaving of this. So I've done pretty well so far. I have taken all my Instagram photos, I have filmed tomorrow's TBR video, and I've also sorted out my bookcases, and now I'm knackered. I've still got one more thing to do, which is to do my bullet journal, but I'm not really going to film that because nobody needs to see my terrible cutting out skills. So I'm going to wrap this up here. So the only thing I managed to read this week was City of Fallen Angels, and I really enjoyed it. I thought Jace was going to annoy me more than he did, which is really good because usually he bugs me, and this time he didn't, so that was quite good. And in the end I gave it 4 stars. And that is it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below with what you read this week, I'd love to know. I'll also leave a link down below to all my social media if you want to check it out, and if you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here. Over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time guys, bye.